Hello and welcome back to Lorpack Anime Plays Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake. I'm your host Lord Fenton. In this Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake video, we're using the ship finally to get some mini medals plus more loot. As always, like, comment, and subscribe to my channel for more Dragon Quest series videos just like this. Do not forget to hit that notification bell to be updated more. In the last video, we went into the Tower of Transcendence, got the Words of Wisdom so we could become sages. Now, this video is more of a loot run, but this time we're going to start off with mini medals. Yeah, we're going to get rid of all the mini medal stuff, monsters, you name it. Plus, we're going to also mark some locations as well, so this way we could get there a lot more quicker. So, let's go ahead and talk about what I did in between episodes. This update is really huge due to the fact that I actually did grind at the Tower of Transcendence after the episode on the metal slimes. Yeah, I have a guide on that. So I got both Zen and Zen spells on my main character, chance of reviving people. I have Kasizzle, which is very nice. Zapple, which is very powerful. Klachang turns your allies into metal, however they cannot interact, they cannot take damage though. Tamar's got some healing spells, including multi-heal and full heal, which is nice. Also got the revive spells. Kawoosh is very powerful. Whack into whack, I got that as well. Kamikaze, everybody dies, I think, except for bosses or certain enemies. Yet the caster dies when they cast this. I have his Insulate, protects against breath attacks and such, which is good. And there's Blasto there. Yeah, I finally got that. So that's all good. Now, Tamara's on the other hand, she got the Sheen spell, removes curses when you equip a curse item. Got the Click spell, open up doors. We're not going to use that until we get the keys. We got the Fade spell, which makes you invisible, which is very nice. I have all the Frizzle spells, Kazizz spells, and also all the ice spells as well too, especially Crackle, which is very powerful. And that's about it for abilities. And let's see here, I think it was Falcon Slash, which is very powerful in meditation. Falcon Slash, you attack 2 times per round. Let's see here. I have Double Up, which is nice. Band defense to attempt to attack. Roundhouse Kick, attacks group of enemies as well too. Now, I got everybody is up to level 36. Mariah is 35, so that was my main goal. Now, basically, I could definitely cast the Holy Protection spell, and of course, just travel for the most part. I will, from time to time, show you what enemies I defeat in each region in the future. Now, if you're just looking for mini medals, just use my timestamps. It usually said mini medal and a number. Like, for example, mini medal 38, that's the first one we're looking for, so on and so forth. There's a total of 3, because I'm getting a lot of loot in this video as well, too. So, I'm going to go over some enemies while fighting in the open seas. These mermen, I think they cast ice magic. Can hit a little bit hard if you're level 20 to 22. If you're above that, you'll wipe them out. My characters are 36 to 30, more like 35 to 36. You get the point. It's overpowering. So anyways, I'm going to fight in the seas for a while. The first place I'm going to is a place called Immigrant Town, aka New Town. For those of you who play the other versions of Dragon Quest 3, you're saying, why is that? Not many medals yet. Well, I want to start marking things on the map, because if there's some mini medals nearby I miss in the future, I just go to those locations, hit them right there very easily. So let's keep on going. Okay. Sea slimes. They're like the slimes, but a little bit stronger in the sea. I'll probably say fire. Yeah, they're weak against that. They're not bad to fight, but if they're just more annoying. And no, they don't change into king sea slimes. They don't work like that at all. That's another Dragon Quest game. Well, actually, sea slimes don't do that, but still, a certain group of them does. So let's see how powerful this is. All right. Some resistance to it, that's alright. Anyways, we'll mark those as we defeat them. So if you're looking for defeated foes, just simply fight foes. That's about it. The ones you're probably missing is the ones in the treasure chests. You know, the ones that act like treasure chests, not the loot. Let's go to this area called Newtown. I want to get that out of the way first. And there we go, everyone. Welcome to 3 question marks, aka Newtown, aka Immigrant Town. And I'm going to go ahead and just initiate this quest, which will be very useful later on in the game when it's complete. But anyways, Newtown's like this. You have to drop off a certain class. The guy's going to explain it. You have to do certain things in the game. The game will update you from time to time, I'll say. It'll be in the next video, you'll see that. But still, you really want to do this because the town changes and some items might appear. How's it going, buddy? And yeah, I want to talk to you. I decided what I will build a new town here. Oh, that is good. Now he's going to ask us of a favor, and he wants us to bring a merchant. Yeah, that's right. We have to create a merchant. Remember that poll I did about, I should say, a while ago on who should be named the town after, which is Edward, Chuckles, or Kefka? Yeah, Kefka and Edward had it until Edward just blew it away. Yes, I'll be making an Edward in the next video, and no, I tried to make a vamp class. You'll see why for a male merchant. And no, I'm not going to make a female merchant on that. Nah, we're going to do a male on this one. But good idea anyways to mark this town now. I'm going to go ahead and just try to look for the first mini medal. This took me quite a bit to find the first one. You'll see why. Number one, I decided to start picking everything up sparkly. You're saying, why is that, Fenton? Well, here's the deal. You could definitely get some items that you do need. Oh, new enemies, Man of War. So what Man of Wars are, they're just like heal slimes, but less annoying. That's about it, but they're very weak. You can just take them out. Yeah, it might cause you trouble around level 20 to 21. Other than that, though, they're cannon fodder. And they're one of those. And that's about it. So if you see me going to hidden places, or I should say getting sparklies, get used to it in this video. Once again, if you're just looking for the mini medals, just scroll on by and click it there. You're just going to get lost on how I get to it. Because I'm not going to show the map much on it, just like for maybe like under 10 seconds or so. Alright, so we're going to go inside that area surrounded by mountains because we have a ship now. And if there's a town there, I will definitely mark it, everyone. You heard that right, I'll mark all that stuff. New enemies here. Handsome crab. Yeah, they're not handsome. They do buff on their allies, which can be a little bit dangerous if you're facing tougher foes, like the King Swids later on. Other than that, though, not too bad. They just have a nice defense, though. I believe they're still weak to either ice, wind, or, if I think I'm definitely remember right, fire. I'm going to go ahead and test the Crackle spell. My new toy. Oh, wow, look at that. It took most of them out, so I'd definitely be able to take out the last one, no matter who is there. Okay, kaswoosh. Let's see if that does work. Alright, normal damage. That is pretty good with the Manor Wars. That's about it. I think they're weak to lightning. I'm not going to use lightning on my main character. In fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and stop doing combat. Yep, I believe it's time to stop that nonsense because I feel like at this point, yeah, I face enough enemies in the sea. If I miss any, I'll do it again. I might do that combat stuff. Okay, there's 2 locations. I'm going to mark those anyways in this video, so this way you can see where they're at. Plus, go to new places. Some places can be marked with the zoom spells. This way it'll help you out greatly. Let's go ahead and Holy Protection. You're saying, what about the enemies on land? Well, that'll be for another time. If you need help, I'll probably defeat a group of enemies on land, and then I'll show you in that video what I did defeat in the area. So let's go ahead and see for a few moments. And there. It'll probably happen after the Manor episode, the enemies and such. Alright, that is very good. So let's see here. Alright, we're just getting some nice loot. Now, coming up on one of the spots is some very good loot. Loot that you normally do not get in the other versions of Dragon Quest. Well, actually, Dragon Quest 3 more like it, I was trying to say. Yeah, normally you have to save up for that stuff. I gotta get back on this ship. Not in this game. You'll definitely see it. I'll point it out, though. Alright, let's see here. And yeah, just remember, use the spell that will definitely protect you. Let's go ahead and try to remember that. I think it's called Safe Passage. Yeah, go ahead and pop that sucker. Great against barriers and marshes. Yeah, marshes take a few points of damage. Alright, those 2 are weird items. I don't know what the other one is. I'll have to check it out. Alright, the effects of Safe Passage wore off. Yeah, you go zone somewhere else, it goes bye-bye. I'm going to go ahead and try sneak behind this walking corpse here. Yep, we got a new monster. If there's some, I'll try to get it. If not, It'll be for my monster grabbing episode. It's a two-parter. Yeah, there's a lot of monsters I'm going to go ahead and grab. In fact, if I think I remember right with the ship, you could get up to number 39 in monsters total. That includes all the other monsters you did get as well, and which is very nice. So there you go. There's the walking corpse. Very funny. Hell, oh my god, that is a good, wholesome Marvel name. Yeah, Kate Blanchett's going to go after your butt now for copyright infringement. Or Marvel. Depends on one of the two first. Anyways, let's get the heck on out of here and search for the Mini Medal 38. Now, let's go back to try to find a Mini Medal. And yeah, I took a little bit of points of damage though. Oops. And there you go. Holy Protection's gone. Let's go ahead and reapply that. I could get away with this type of stuff too. In fact, I'm over leveled. I'm just go ahead and search, see if there's anything else there. I thought I saw some few sparkly stuffs. And yeah, I'm searching for the Mini Medal. Also searching for loot as well too. And yeah, this game's very neat though because it gives you like a little bit of an edge in forms of sparkly items all over the world. I think they started the sparkly stuff in Dragon Quest VIII. It was just basic items like medical herbs and seeds and such like that. This one, or I think it was 11, that extended to, of course, good items to get. Yeah, very good stuff. Okay, let's go ahead and get that. Let's see here. Holy water, silver platter. That is actually a nice shield for a while until, of course, you get the ship. Then you go to a new town, you explore all the world, and you get better stuff. Yeah, that's how this game rolls. Let's park our boat here. Yep, there you go. And let's grab that as well, too. Oh, wow. There's some basic items there. That's pretty good to sell. Yeah, there should be a powerful set of gear coming up next. Hopefully, I could definitely find it for everybody. I thought I saw something here. Let's see if that is it. No, I thought that was a hidden tree or something like that, or hidden place. Yeah, be on the lookout for it. Just trust me, if you're going hunting for mini medals, friendly monsters, or you're just looking for an excuse to get some loot. You know, the type of loot that you don't have to grind for. Yeah, that's another neat feature of this. However, you still should grind for EXP. Set yourself a goal for that and you're all set. Oh, wow. I could definitely get to this part of the land like this. This is nice. And there, Holy Protection wears off. Screw that noise. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right, some herbs and a seed of luck. Let's get back in the ship because I see a lot of sparklies up ahead. So this is very good. I cannot, of course, rotate the land around. That's fine, so I'll just do like that. Light shield. Oh, that is nice. Zombie's Bane. That's the weapon there I'm talking about. That is a very powerful weapon. I'm going to go ahead and do for now is probably still use the whip. But I'll hold on to that for my character. So this way, if I'm going to face off against a boss, I'll go ahead and use single damaging weapons like that. Oh, wow, that is very nice. Let's see who could equip it. Mariah can. Not Mariah, I mean Taylor can. Mariah cannot because I'll just weaken her. Iron Armor, Dragon Scale. That is an accessory that boosts up your defense. So this is all good, though. I'm not finding a mini medal right now, but I am finding some loot I could definitely use either now or definitely a little bit later if I'm facing a boss or so. All right, everyone, there we go. We're still going to search. If there's any town structures, you name it, I'm going to go ahead and go into them briefly and mark it. Always mark your stuff, though. Treat it like Ultima Online. You see a new location, go ahead and use the mark spell in case you want to use the recall spell in the future to go back to that said location. Well, guess what? This version of the mark spell is just simply enter a town or settlement, exit, and then if you want to recall, use the zoom spell. Yeah, that's some old school stuff. I'm teaching you all that. And yeah, that is free to play, by the way, Ultima Online. And welcome to the town of Persistence. That'll be its own video, by the way. So I have that marked there. It's probably going to be after the mirror episode. So let's keep on going. Oh, by the way, I'm exploring that as well, too. So I have to definitely check out the map. Let's do some Holy Protection. And it looks like I probably have to go all the way around a little bit west, too. So, yep, that might be an issue there. So hopefully I definitely find that mini medal because I'm finding a lot of loot, though. I mean, that's the good news. Bad news is I want to try to find more mini medals as I can. And no, I'm not going to settlements just to get the mini medals there. That's their own episode. And I'm potentially avoiding a few places because I want to do that later on when I actually defeat bosses or have a certain item. I could tie those in as well, too. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Look at that gold. Arrow 4 earrings. If I remember right, they protect you against fire, which I think I remember wildfire can be a total pain in the butt. That's what I heard, though, what people complain about the trials and such. And we got one of those items that will actually, if you have your inventory, you get hit by instant death spell or ability like, for example, whack and to whack and blasto. That goes bye-bye to stone. Not you, just the stone. Let's see here. Okay. Looks like I'm going to have to use a ship to get there. And that looks like a hinged structure. Let me go ahead and check the rest of this part. And we got another one of those stones. I think I got a total of 3, maybe 4. Anyways, I'm going to have to round back to the ship. Looks like that's a hinged structure. That might be our mini medal there. That might be 38. So again, sorry for all this exploring, but it had to be done. And yes, I'll be marking stuff. People's going to complain about, guess what? Use timestamps. It'll help you out greatly. In fact, I have in the description. I have in my sticky as always. Just go ahead and scroll and that's it. You say I'm using a tablet. No problem. I use a phone. That's like a tablet. You scroll that sucker, hit it, and boom, it'll get you there. And usually there's little marks when you watch the video as well too. You just click on those marks like chapters. Seriously. That's how I roll here, everyone. I timestamp everything and mark it all. So some people, they're looking for a few things. Others, they're just looking for entertainment for the whole episode. I try to give both. Yeah, let's go ahead and go a little detour. I see something sparkling on the ground. That looks like mushrooms. Oh, wow, just medicines and seeds. That is very nice. Oh, by the way, I'll probably go off screen after all this getting items and monsters and medals and use that sucker. I'm not going to focus on myself now. No, I'm focusing on, let's just get these collectibles before we resume the story, go into villages and such like that. Oh, wow, wow, that is a nice set of items there. Good musk, I need more of those. That's going to save me some gold big time. Let's see here. Okay, we'll check this out. I believe that's there and that's about it. So let's go on in. Before we do that, there's a sparkly, so it looks like that's a camp. Let's do Holy Protection. There you go. Let's see here. Iron Lance, Leather Cape. That is nice. And let's check over here. All right. It should be somewhere here. Some are obvious. Some are not. So you're going to have to look very carefully. That is mini medal number 38 for those of you who are following the series. And there you go. We got about 2 more to get in this video. Plus some other things as well too. Now, on to the next mini medal, plus any other locations. I'll definitely mark on the map as well, too. I thought there's a mini medal nearby. I might be wrong. So I'll just definitely go this direction, check it out. At least I'll mark it up, make things much more easier. So this way I could go on the other side. Yeah, if you see me using a zoom spell sometimes, I'm going to try to do instead of one side the ship is on, I'm going to try to get it on the other side of the land. Yeah, that's a little bit of cheating, everyone, but you know what? That just manipulates the zoom spell my way. That's a tip for me if you're going to be using a ship. Now, if there's anything else, I'll point out on that. But for now, ship is good enough. All right, there's medicine, herbs, seed of life. Let's go ahead and just reapply that. I can get away with it once again. Yeah, this is what happens when you over level. I did it on purpose anyways, so I could go through the next group of content just like that. And of course the gold was real nice as well too. Now if I need more gold, I'll just go back to that tower, grind a few more levels out, and that's about it until I find the next set of foes, which is liquid metal slimes. Yeah, those type of slimes though. Anyways, there should be a tower up ahead. That'll be for a future video. Yeah, that one there. Oh wow, that is one cool looking tower. Native American too. Fight Spire. That'll be for another time. And there you go. Let's see here. Okay, there's a structure I might want to check out. And let's look. Nothing else is there. Oh, wow, wow, wow. That tower still looks cool, and I got it marked. I think I was supposed to, no, I don't know. I was supposed to go somewhere. It's the one that town's there, and there's a collectible there, which is a mini medal. Yeah, I did a scouting run on it. Wrote all the stuff down on note paper like a mad scientist. I just turned it into, let's go ahead and get some more mini medals. I mean, loot. Well, besides mini medals, there's the loot. There's the monsters. You name it. Show everybody in case they get like going, oh, wow, I want to get that item. what you got, and then just go watch the video. Yeah, let's see here. Nothing else is there. That might be a monster, so I'll have to definitely remember that, because I got the look like it's at night. I'm gonna go ahead and just manipulate. Of course, at this time the zoom spell looks like I'm gonna go to the same place. I'm gonna go ahead and just move the ship. Yeah, get the ship a little bit closer because I banned it from a far distance. And there you go. The ship should be nearby. Good. I want it on that side. And let's go ahead and start sailing. I think there's another one coming up, or so, or at least a location I could definitely again mark on the map. Yeah, we're doing a lot of map markings and such. I'm sure that's a good spot. I think it is. It might be somewhere else. All right. Oh yeah, let's go ahead and get to that. You may never know. I found the zombie's bane, right? So I might find something much more better. Scale shield, chain whip. That's just useless, but I'll hold on to those in case I do a, what do you call it, class change on my characters. For now, then I'll decide if I need to get something better for him or her. Well, actually, a whole bunch of females, so that'll be definitely for hers. Let's go ahead and Holy Protect again, and there you go. All right, let's look at the open sea. I'm exploring, getting away with murder, basically. No fights. I love it. People are probably going to say I'm cheating. I'm going, no. That's called Holy Protection. That's a very nice spell to have against weaker monsters. In other words, monsters are lower level than you. Now, I'm intentionally avoiding that little island. That's going to be its own episode. And yeah, I'll definitely turn on combat for that island. You're saying, why is that? Well, there's some good stuff there, I'll say. But still, it'll be that. Probably after the Japan episode, I'll do that. Yeah, that's my next major destination is that place. All right, let's go in the seat. Oh, no. That's not going bye-bye. No, we're not going to leave that there. There you go. Let's go ahead and look on the continent. And if I don't find anything, at least I find a settlement. That's what I want. That's one of my good goals. There is Seed of Wisdom, more seeds. Oh, that is nice. So there you go. It's very beneficial. So let's keep on going. I think there's something hidden here. I am sure of it. We're going to get to it. Unfortunately, we cannot go deeper in the continent. The main reason that we cannot go far in that continent, of course, is we're going to need a story item or so. Yep, so we have to wait on that. So let's go ahead and check for now, see what is there. If there's any town or settlements, I'll definitely trigger it. Oh boy. Yeah, let's go ahead and take care of that. Let's see here for a few moments. Let's look down there. All right, there is a settlement, but let's go ahead and check what's over here. Oh man, I'm finding more seeds. This is very good. So those you want to, improve your hero during the story, you get a lot of seeds out of this. So let's go into that settlement. Welcome to the Pirate's Den. That'll be its own video itself, by the way. Seriously, it will be. Oh wow, that is really cool. Now that is marked, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a little bit more exploring, then go back to that tower and check somewhere else, because I think I missed the spot I was supposed to go to. I thought there would be a mini medal here, number 39. I guess not. Let's see here. Oh, I see what I'm missing big time as well, too. I have to go to the continents there. Well, I think it's North America and Asia, if you want to really go that far. If you want to do countries, Alaska, which is part of the U.S., and Russia. Yeah, I think there's something between those two there. So that's a good thing as well, too. And there you go. Again, I'm taking advantage of abusing the zoom spell with a ship. Yeah, sometimes you want, like I said before, use the zoom spell to position yourself more ways than I think others. So let's go ahead and do Holy Protection. Let's look. Yeah, okay, we're close to Alaska. And then we'll cross into Russia. Yes, this game's world map is just like the real world. I'm starting to use real world landmarks. You should too. Just use the landmarks more of a map-like sense. Seriously. I'll get that one of those times. Anyways, I was just focused on getting the mini medal. Should be one there. In fact, there should be two things there. One I can't get now. Probably going to be in the next episode. But the mini medal I definitely could get. So let's see here. I think this is the right spot. I am definitely sure of it. Yeah, it should be a settlement too. We'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Get the mini medal, then go to the settlement. Oh, no, 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 you're not. Yeah, there you go. I am so glad I'm over leveled. Yeah, that looks good. I don't know what that is. That must be some location there. We'll have to remember that, folks. Seriously, we have to. Let's go check this way. I thought I saw something here before. Okay, I cannot get up there. I could get over here. And it looks like there's a landmark. Okay, this is very good. Now, here's the good news and bad news. If you're not a Monster Wrangler or a thief, you cannot get this monster. It's an ape. That's the great news, is that. Just trust me, that ape is very powerful. You can get to level 2. It can basically carry you up to rank 4, actually through rank 4. I have not done rank 5, but that will be a future episode. So let's look right now. I'm going to try Fade. Yeah, Fade makes you invisible. And uh-oh, it just hurt us. In other words, yeah, the thief part. But that'll be for another time. However, we're here for a mini medal. It should be around here somewhere. It's one of those. So we're going to search. Oh, there it is. Yeah, search carefully. That is mini medal number 39. Write that down. That's around the Russian to Alaskan continent connections, I should say. And there we go. Now let's go ahead. There's a town nearby. We're going to go also mark it on the map as well, too. And there's the Fade spell. It went bye-bye. And let's go on in. Welcome to the quiet village of Manor. Oh, wow. This is a nice winter wonderland village. Let's go ahead and see what is definitely going on.
Yoi, friend Piridvishnik. I struggle to count many moons that passed since you last came. Wait.
What is occurred?
This is not friend Piridvishnik. Look very much like him, but there is pittance of difference.
Yes, I see resemblance very clear. Please, take my apology. Father's eyesight is not in old way of being.
Forgive me, kind visitor. I hope you have restorative time in our village.
We will visit that village, like I said before, probably another time. Not now, though. I want to get all these medals, all these monsters added to the team. This way I can focus, and if I definitely want to become a Monster Wrangler in the future, I have an edge, though. Yeah, I'm going to try to get to 50 real quick, though, before a certain part of the story. Anyways, let's go back to Port Oga and start for one more mini-medal. This one's a total pain in the butt. Along the way, we will get some stuff. Monsters, loot, you name it. Places to mark as well, too. I should have marked that tower, but oh well. Looks like that be something maybe there. So let's go ahead and check it at this time. Alright, let's see here inside this pot. Ooh, that is very nice. Okay, we're going to try to be quiet. We failed on the ape, though, but next time we'll get the ape. How's it going, buddy? Alright. That monster likes us. That is a mushroom mage. Okay, looks like it says school roominger. Okay, mushy. Wait, I think I got mush, so it might be it, though. Yeah, we do got mush, and mush has a pal. And yeah, this I'm going to go ahead and say this mushroom mage could carry you, I think probably up to 5. I know it definitely helped me out on 4. The little guy's very powerful. Very nice ice magic, I'll definitely say. Okay, let's check for anything else before we definitely get out of here. Yes, looks like we're only get 3 mini medals, looks like. But you know what? That's all right. We got a whole bunch of other stuff there. We got 2 monsters. A very good one, too, for a while, at least in my mind. Now, let's go ahead and start the hunt. We're going this continent. I think this is Africa. Yeah, it is Africa because north is Europe, south is Africa. Yeah, like I said before, start using a real-world map in this game and then start comparing with that. So this way you could easily remember some landmarks, or at least Just pinpoint to certain locations you want to get to. Now let's go ahead and do this. And it's not hard to travel there, but if you're like overleveled like I am, yeah, Holy Protection will speed things up. And I'll say it before, for those who are coming in, look just for mini medals or certain friendly monsters. Just use the timestamps. I'm fine with that as well too. Okay, that looks like that's another location. I'm sure should be something there maybe. Let's see here. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. All right, there's some nice medicine, special medicine. That's going to be very helpful. I'm going to have to start saving some gold for that. Seriously, I have to, because eventually I'm going to have to start using it like crazy. I'll have to also start farming more magic water and such too. I'll have to figure it out. If not, I'll just use a group of thieves later on to do all that for me. Let's go inside this building. Now, we're going to go ahead and mark it, check it out, get some information, because this will actually lead us to another area. Okay, Wayfarer closed. That is all right. Let's check you out. Okay, same stuff he sells exactly at All Trades Abbey. That's good to know. I don't have to grind, though. That's very nice. And, all right, this is a chap which is talking about the village of Theddon. And it's no more. Oh, man, it looks terrible on the world map. I know I'm laughing, but, man, that village got hit hard. That must have been one of the Archfiend's first targets, though, unfortunately. So that's where we're going to go ahead and go there right now, everyone. Get prepared. That's all I'm going to go ahead and definitely say. And if there's any loot, we're going to go ahead and grab it on the way. All right. That's some iron and bronze stuff. We'll get some extra. We'll sell it all off. Yeah, you could get rich here just by collecting the sparkies on the ground, besides the mini medals, and if you're doing the monsters, besides that as well, too. Yeah, people are going to get tired of saying, why you keep on casting Holy Protection? I'm avoiding combat. This will be a longer video. Just trust me on that. Just look at my dungeon videos. They're long because of that. Alright, let's go ahead and check this way. Now, coming up this area gave me a bit of an issue. You'll see why. So, if you can't find it for the first time, this mini medal like I did, come back later on. It'll just give you like a breath of fresh air, or clarity at least. So let's go on in. Now, my issue is the mini medal was not in a barrel, it was on the ground. It's one of those. Yeah, that's a pot lid. You could buy that in Reef if I remember right, or somewhere else. One of the star shields. I think I missed the mark here. And I just thought I'd go back here. It was outside. Nah. Let's try again. If I can't find anything, I'll definitely go back. I don't think there's any monsters here. I might be wrong since I am here during the day. And yeah, by the way, I am not going to go to the next village at night. I'm going to hold out on that until that episode. Yeah, you're going to see the version of that during day and night. You know what village I'm talking about, so I'm just going to go ahead and try to search. I should speed this up, but you know what? Screw it. This is going to probably be one of the toughest spots to find a mini medal in. That's all I'm going to go ahead and say. It sucks. Seriously, it really sucks. But this one is number 40. Like I said before, you can't find it now. Go tag that village, then go find it. That's all I'm going to go ahead and advise on that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and search over here. Nothing there. No highlight at all. If there's a highlight, I'll definitely go ahead and buzz it. Alright, let's check this way. Nothing is there. Alright, I'm going to give myself a little bit of clarity and see. Alright, I checked over there. I checked there. And I think I'm going to go ahead and do is check one more side. Then we get out here. Go tag the next location. And that's about it. Alright, nothing there. Oh, for some reason, I am not getting that marker. It should be right there. I found it before, but I forgot about it. So let's just go do some exploring. Alright, we go ahead and check things out. That, or I should say, Ruined Village should be up ahead. And nope, I cannot get to that. I'm sorry. Things like this happens all the time, everyone. And there's that village. Let's go on in. Let's first do this. There you go. That is fine. And see who is what the village is all about. Man, this village got trashed hard. Welcome to Theddon. The Village of Ruin. Yeah, that is very tragic. That's going to be its own video. Just trust me on that. Now I got that ruined village marked. I'm going to go ahead and get some other loot before going back there. Yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and double check if there's another location as well. Might have missed out on the location, but still, always double check the lands before you actually move on. Alright, there is a wagon, so let's see what's inside the contents of it. Alright, there's some decent stuff there to sell. That's nice to see the boomerang once again. And there's another tree-like area, I think. Okay, that's the water. I have to definitely remember to sell that off screen. And in the meantime, let's check here. Nothing is there. It might be a monster during the day or something like that. Let's go ahead and do this. Inside the pot is a full moon ring. I think that protects you against paralyzation. Pouch of musk. In other words, if there's a monster that, doesn't like smell, in other words, they don't like your smell, it'll run away. Well, good news is I got a Monster Wrangler. Well, actually, I'm going to use that mule probably for the monster grabbing episode. There's 2 parts of it, by the way. Alright, so we're done, I think, exploring. I'm going to go back. I know that location is still there. I'm going to try one more time. If not, when I do get to the Theddon episode, I'll definitely get it. I have a feeling I will this time, though. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and try to be very thorough because this one's a total pain in the booty. And yeah, I wrote in the timestamps on very hard to find. It is really hard to find. Alright everyone, this is going to be the last mini medal we're going to go ahead and get. Last thing we're going to do, then we'll go ahead and go into the manor. I am sure it's here this time. So I'm going to go ahead and check this out. Okay, I know that barrel's nothing. There's a certain spot here. I believe it should be there somewhere. Yeah, I'm trying to remember by memory. I did this all at once. I didn't record it. And there we go. Yeah, see, it's very hard. This is the spot where you want to be exactly. From the barrel, you go northwest, tag that spot, and that's it. Total pain in the butt. Hardest one you could get in the entire game. The rest so far is easy. This one's the hardest. Yeah, that is number 40, by the way. And I think there's 105 mini mills you have to get. And we're almost to the halfway point of that. I'm going to try to push that before a certain part of the game. So let's go to Alahan at this time. We are going to the mini metal place. Yes, we are, everyone. We're going there. So let's definitely get there. Okay, it's this way. Let's go ahead and walk. Come on, you guys could do it. Very simple, very easy. And I'm curious on 40 mini metals because I believe that's our next goal. So let's go on in and go on down. All right, so I'm hoping we get something very good. If it's something really good, I'll use it right away. Let's see here. Let's go on in. Hey, buddy, we got some more mini metals for you. I have number 40. Now, I want to see what we definitely do get. Okay, so he's very happy. Number 40 gets you Agility Gilet. And that looks like some kind of clothing or something. That looks very nice. So let's see if I could definitely use it. It sounds like it gives you agility as well too, which is very good. 50 more of those, we get a Dragon Tail Whip. And yeah, don't worry, we'll definitely get those. Not the next 2 episodes because we got all the mini medals we could get with a ship for now. Well, actually, without a settlement. So let's see here. I think Mariah should definitely equip it. Oh, wow, look at that agility. Oh, that gives you some agility, about almost over 20. Well, close to it, but that is nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put away the black pajamas I got from Asham. Yeah, the one that was, you had to go lower in price. You still pay overcharge for it and so on. Now we arrive here back at Alahan, so it's time for a recap for this video, and here we go, everyone. So I decided to get 3 mini medals. It took a while to get them. However, I got plenty of loot. That does include the Zombies Bane. Got about a few monsters I added. One I could not add it. That'll be for next time. In the next Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake video, we're going to go ahead and grab some Friendly Monsters Part 1. Yeah, there's a lot of them, just trust me. This is it for my Dragon Quest III HD 2D remake Part 25 mini medals with the ship and more video. This is Lord Fenton signing off. Thank you for watching and have a great day or night, and do please stay safe. Please subscribe to my channel for more Dragon Quest series content just like this. If you like what you see, then pick my suggestion on the upper left hand corner or YouTube suggestion on the bottom left hand corner. Enjoy the battle, everyone.
Ah,